Hey there, everyone! This is Raocow playing TSRPR for, well, made by FBI. I'm used for. Anyways, I guess now we're doing the forest. We're starting the forest. The forest was starting. Red levels. Go ahead. Noteworthy terrain. Yeah, I think I remember what it is. Hey there, little Koopas. So yeah, it's suddenly there's a whole lot of water around. It's just, you know, it's a nearby river. Is actually a lot more nearby than we thought. It's what we call in the industry temporal displacement. It's what happened to have too much cheese in the area. Everything gets all corrupt and it's a big old mess, and there's a freaking horse. Hey there, Yoshi, you are dumb and ugly, and you bounce on musical notes. Never happened. Wow, I did not expect this game to have blind jumps. I'm kind of sidetracked by that. I was not well, I guess it depends on how the camera just so happens to pan. Right, cut, tree, wood, place, wood. You are made of wood and not plastic, like most wood. Yeah, a lot of wood nowadays is being made instead with cinnamon buns because it's a lot less expensive, and we all know that trees, they have a bad tendency of disappearing these days. I knew we shouldn't have taught trees how to do magic. Yeah, this is a place where pipes try to kill you for some reason. I guess they were tired of being entered wantonly. I can understand the feeling. Whatever. That was just Yoshi. He's a big old horse, and he's ugly, and he's dumb, and he's green. Put all that together, and you make a big old giant suit. Hey there, Wiggler. You are scooting on the ground. You have a flower on your head. Yeah, it's a red level, and I guess I need to get Mr. Equine over here in order to get to... Oh, freaking... Wow. That was totally not luck. That had nothing to do with luck. That was totally an on-purposeful demo. See what happens if suddenly the calling comes and you realize that all along you were meant to be a worshipper of Kirby, the Dream Master. Because he masters dreams. I don't know. Those trees have eyes, and that's kind of scary. Oh, bonus game? Who wants a bonus game? Who the hell in the world of Shangri-La is interested in bonus games? I mean, come on. That's like going to salad bar in the middle of a clown convention. You don't really want to eat any of it because you don't really know what's inside. There's just this thing about clowns, but I don't think I'm learning anything new. That's a super roundabout world land path. That's pretty awesome. Paths are always greater when they're in chipmunk time.
So yeah, now we get to do the secret exit. It's pretty much what we've seen pretty much the entire thing. So this time I need to keep Captain Horseface around. It's not that I dislike Captain Horseface, but that's pretty much the problem. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun-filled adventure time. SNAM 54321. That is counting down basic numbers. I am ready to be governor. So yeah, this level features a lot of clouds in the background. That's pretty awesome. The clouds are important to create wind because you see, clouds are really like they're like egg sacs for wind. It's pretty awesome, really. I've once seen a couple of clouds reproducing. It's like, whoa, this is not meant for small children. But fortunately, I was not a small child. I was big children. I don't know. So yeah, this time I didn't lose Captain Horseface, and instead I'm eating caterpillars for breakfast. Double pint equals double the pleasure, and earthquakes are very delightful, especially if you live in Central Africa.
Yeah, this is the part where you just kind of hit there, huh? And that was the most hidden P-switch ever. So now we go up them staircases, and we can cross over here. I guess you also need a cape, or I guess you could bring... I guess you could bring up a shell. That would be needlessly complicated. Let's go ahead and do the magical trick house. It's a trick house. It's a house that's filled with trick. Another secret exit. We start in the courtyard with Captain Wizard Face. Hey there, wizard guy. What's happening with your hat? Too filled with maelstroms? I bet you weren't even aware of that, but they're totally not in fashion anymore. Now it's all about tucking hurricanes up your sleeves. Be aware that the dichotomy is a thing. So, you know, watch out for things which are things. They're a lot scarier than bears. So that's a column in the background. I think it's pretty neat. It makes a very nice supplement to random crates, you know, kind of loitering about. Also little heads with faces that I'm breaking for no reason. I guess they're there so Captain Magic Koopa can go and create magic and make the blocks disappear. That's pretty awesome if you're interested in destruction derbies. Fortunately, there's not enough cars about, wow, that was the luckiest move this side of a sheep herding machine. So yeah, these are half-constructed staircases. I guess a trick house. Well, either it's a trick because it's not really a house, but just random ramparts that they're kind of laying about, or maybe it's because it's a trick made to the guy that ordered it, because they're like, oh, look at that, we finished constructing your heart. This is the world's greatest and most gigantic pacemaker ever. As you can see, it's filled with trees and lollipops. It's a very commendable construction, I must say. Except these staircases, even though they look like they'd be straight, they're slippery somehow. That's pretty strange, if I do say so myself. Right, forest canopy floating up above me like it just was not a day to be worried about. Are you not afraid any rampant moose aboriginal will come and eat all your foliage? I am glad to see that you keep your courage. Why don't you stay dead, wizard guy? It's a lot more polite to stay dead when someone just killed you merely seconds ago. That's just not being a very gracious host. I'm disappointed in you. There's a nice little pattern on the wall there. That's pretty awesome. Now suddenly we're in the library, also known as library. So like, there's trees and books and leaves and grass. I have a very strange notion of time, I have to say sometimes. But only sometimes. Hey there, Cape. That's a hole. That's a demo. Let's see what happens if you mistrust your maid. She'll sneak some arsenic in your bottomless holes, and when you just know, go for a little pleasure plunge. Whoops! You are the dead one. I am sad to inform you that. It is information that unfortunately I just had to give to you, even though it is quite sad. So this is where Kame goes to learn his book learning. He sits by his little Tesla ball that gives him like static hair. That's pretty awesome. Static hair is like the greatest thing ever, and is the sole reason why German Shepherd exists. Forget what I'm supposed to do. Oh. So I guess I need to still have my cape. It's a strange place, I have to say. Because I absolutely need a cape to be able to come here. I don't know, that doesn't sound like very good design to me. But anyways, now we have a star, and we are invincible. We go through things including the walls, but only some of them. You kind of have to guess which one they are. It's kind of annoying. I hate this place. Holy. Oh yeah. So, whoa! Whoa! Freaking Lord! That was... Freaking Lord, that was... Freaking Lord. Yeah, this is all an extended demo. This is the illusion park, and I'm not a big fan of that, because I think illusions are kind of lame. It's like, wow, you're dying because you can't see that these pixels actually do not represent what these next door neighbor pixels represent. I don't know, it's just kind of annoying. Illusions, pretty neat if you're going at a show with a guy with long hair, but... Wow, that was the most useful path ever, chipmunk time.
Yeah, so I guess now we're going to go and find secret exits, that's pretty neat. Secret exits, always a blast of the party. So, we get to do this part again, since it's Elder Scroll, we're kind of stuck in a forced speed limit, and that never happened. And, yeah, look at them trees. They sure are. Well, why stop dying from that one guy, please? Thank you very much, Colonel Mustard. Never thought I'd thank you, considering I've never met you before. I've never even played Clue. Sometimes, you can look at a fact straight in the eye, and make some up when you don't feel like it is exactly what you want them to be. So yeah, this is Elder Scrolling Central Construction Zone FM. It's the most popular radio network this side of Alabama. I'm not too sure how that happened, but, I do not control the taste of the masses, I'm afraid. One day, perhaps, I hope. That is, after all, my dream. But, as for now, we're just gonna have to endure the cake that we're dealt with, and hope there's not any hidden flies inside. Yeah, for the sake of brevity, I'm just not barred. Okay, now that I've made my point, and you can translate it on your own time. Oh, yeah, this is a yarn. Today, it's not a day when I feel at my best. How come you survive getting hit from under? Wizards are supposed to have very sensible feet. That's where they find their magicness. It's in the sensibility of their feet. I thought everyone knew that. Because that's the reason wizards always depicted, shuffling around in sandals. I don't know why. It's, that guy even looks barefoot, considering he's a turtle. I guess that's understandable. He needs to go for a swim or something. Well, he doesn't have much of a shell, now that I think about it. Maybe his robe is a very floppy blue shell. That doesn't sound very healthy for a turtle, though. I think those questions were never meant to be asked, let alone answered. Now, I guess this is like the entrance to the house itself. That's pretty awesome. It's awesomeness 12. 12 is the new mathematical operation that is taking hot topics by flames. Not too sure why you grab something by the flames, but I'm not one to start trends. So, yeah, I think the floor here are chests or something. It's not very clearly indicated anywhere, and I still have yet, to find this game's art book. So I cannot elucidate these mystery by, looking at books that exist merely to propagate the stereotypes given to nerds. So, yeah, this is a super adventure rock, man.
It's a very, very clever EZO hack. And I guess this is where things will start to become things. The secret exit is somewhere here. I just need to remember what exactly I'm supposed to do. I think it involves running around place. That's pretty awesome. I think I need to get up there. Like up there. Like up there. Where the blocks toil and trouble and... Whoa! I guess I can just jump from up here. Wow, that sure was complicated. That was the most complicated piece of juice I have ever had the opportunity of drinking. Hey there, wizard dude. You are no more. Hey there, door down there. Oh, no, that's the real... Those are a different pair of doors. They are not slippers. Or if you do manage to wear them like slippers, I'm kind of cautious about the amount of size your feet have. Maybe you might want to reduce some... Like, just invest in a shovel and work away at it for a while. If only so people stop looking at you strangely in the bus. Oh man, what I hate about the force is everything has a double exit, but almost. But anyways, I guess... Wow, these trees look like they have mustache, and that's very kind of strange. Regardless, this is Raocow playing... Whoa, and never heard this part. Wow, that was pretty neat. Anyways, yeah, Raocow, TSRPR, FBI, join me next time, hopefully tomorrow, when we keep on plowing in this forest-shaped of landmass. It's gonna be... Oh, Lost Pipeline. I remember this one. And one of you remember that one? It's worth remembering. Man, eggs and cream. Why do I have that? I don't think it's for eating. I like this music. Oh, anyways, this is Raocow. This is Raocow. That's my handle. It's pretty Raocow sounding like. Doo doo doo.